Spirit are not winning the game.
I like this disagreement.
Oh, hoodwink, sure, but I mean, like, the troll's gonna just giggle and get the return kills. But anyways,
I mean, you can argue about it all you want. I just would like to see this game played out, and I'm gonna get that right now together with Captain Sind.
That's right, we're going late today. It's going to be another 3-game series here between LGD and TSpirit. And this is a little bit of a combination of the last 2 games we've had, Cap. I think, you know, TSpirit are bringing in some of their good heroes from the last series with the Lion, or last game rather, with the Lion Bloodseeker. And you're seeing LGD again going back to their Clinks plus second carry, so to speak. What do you think here?
I'll burn your body to ashes.
Lane.
Xingqiu is dead. Xingqiu is so dead.
30 seconds.
First blood.
First blood. Gotta be quick when I'm around.
The battle begins.
Yeah, I feel like Batrider should more or less free farm, right? Like, yeah, Clinks can get a couple of denies in the start, but eventually Batrider will just start farming with Firefly and maybe even get a dust and look for a Clinks kill. I think it's very possible until level 6. Clink has to be careful. I know this matchup a little bit better when Bat plays... Oh, wait, hang on. Okay, that was a kill I was not expecting. When Bat plays off lane against Clinks in the safe lane, Batrider historically has been really, really good at diving that Clinks in the tower. So in the mid lane, if you can somehow push in the wave as Bat, you could dive Clinks in tower. But like you said, the new Clinks can maybe avoid that happening entirely. So I'm ready to learn here and see how this goes. But, well, Xiao, one thing he's got going for him is that he already got 5 stick charges from the first blood that they caught on Shaker. So he's showing up with a little bit of a benefit there against Toronto, Tokyo, and mid.
Lane.
He took too many tower hits, simply. In the meantime, let's look at a little bit at the other lanes. I think this bottom lane heavily favors TSpirit. I think Troll Lion is just an absolute beast of a lane. You're playing against Venge Shaker, which is relatively weak. They are going to try to turn Ultimate Pushka here. They're going to regret that. That's an easy kill for the Troll. Fairy Fire will delay things a bit, but yeah, Toro's going to grab that one as well. And in the top lane, I think Mira and Collapse are going to hold their own. They did choose to put Hoodwink here instead of the Lion. I think this makes for a weaker lane. Oh, Xingqiu died as well. LGD are really hemorrhaging some kills here that is making a great game for Troll. And because of this, Collapse is now strong up top, running down Trian, and the tower might overextend your living armor. He's barely enough. Right. Yeah, I don't think it needs to be outstanding by any means. It just needs to be okay, right? You need to at least get by, get, you know, a decent amount of CS. He has 5 CS minute 3 and he's died twice. That is just not good by any metric. It doesn't even matter what hero you are. That is just terrible. No matter what offlaner you're playing, this is a bad scoreline. So yeah, off to a rough start. He might even be in trouble soon again. You know, Miposka has chosen to skill up the Hex, and he has 2 mangoes, so he has plenty of mana to work with. Xingqiu has no freedom in this lane to go and stack Ancients. If he does that, Faith Beyond dies. So they're kind of just stuck down here in a losing lane, and that feels really bad. Harassment again onto Xingqiu is going to make Collapse stronger up top. I think TSpirit might be onto something with this Bloodseeker, actually, especially the way they're playing. Definitely getting a lot of value, even pressuring mid too. Look at Collapse, how strong he is. It's just running down Y in the tower. Easy.
Want to see what we do?
No.
And the problem is, it's hard to see it getting better, right? Who's going to rotate and give this guy a game? Are you going to bring your Plinks down there? Unlikely, at least until level 6. Maybe there's a play then because they have 2 stuns to set up Burning Barrage. But there's also a lot of risk tonight. And if LGD somehow find themselves in a position where that can happen, recovery is definitely within reach, but it's going to be difficult already. Oh, Xingqiu did what you said.
Wow, man, I think he hit someone with a stash.
Yeah, I'm actually not sure if that was the right choice because he gave Collapse so much time to get all his stuff off and line up his spells and just let Mira hit. So they end up trading. They trade Collapse for, albeit a Treant. Like, it's not that bad. You obviously get the kill, but you were 3v2, you trade kills. That's still not a great feeling when you know what price you're paying on the opposite side of the map. Faith Beyond, he used to salve. He's immediately being forced out again. Like, absolutely no space given to this guy. And Y was on the way to bottom. He was like, nah, whatever. Hopeless. I'm back top. He walked half a lane and then TP top and spent a good chunk of mana on that to at least play the lane where they feel like they have a chance here.
Money changes hands.
You're a lost cause, buddy. Good luck. Oh, he's going top 2! Quad lane!
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Stink one.
You bet your ass Mira wasn't expecting that gank. He got quad lane minute 6. Somebody's got to pick up the scraps bottom. I don't think you want to leave this lane empty against the troll. You do have a Clinks who could potentially at least push it out with Burning Barrage and then leave the mid lane to Shaker. I actually really like this solution from LGD. It shows, you know, they're identifying what the problem is. They're looking for whatever solution they can find. And sometimes in games you find yourself in a rough spot and you need to think outside the box. And actually, honestly, looking at it, I think this is the best possible move on the map with the lanes that they've had. So it might look funny and you might be like, what the hell they're going as for, but this was really good, what they managed to accomplish with this move.
Seen someone bleed out in the
Haste! A message from on high!
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under
For style points, Toronto Tokyo popping the haste after the 2 kills. He's like, oh, I had this. Gonna use it to farm a bit of jungle with the extra mana from his bottle. And reckon he's either... Okay, I'm actually surprised if they don't give him farm priority on this. He's pretty close on travels, but they're gonna let Collapse take it so that he can move down and contest top rune. Unfortunately for him, it's not spawning there. Good spell combo from Mira. Oh, this... I'm not much of a carry player. Oh.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, that's going to cost him. Maybe not, actually. He doesn't have enough mana on Toronto Tokyo to make that chase. But yeah, I'm not much of a carry play, Cat, but I think if you're Troll, you're really happy right now. You've played 1-on-0 for like 2 minutes. You get to push out the wave, hit the tower, farm hard camp, do it again and again and again. And he's going to clean this up before minute 9. Nicely timed here. He's going to spawn once more. And he can just do it one more time while the wave's in tower and then go over and connect. So there is literally no way Troll is not going to be way ahead of PL in this game with these conditions. PL is being forced into the jungle on level 6. Troll is farming jungle and lane on level 8.5. Right. And that Rupture actually didn't hurt him that much because of the new change to Nether Swap. So he took 30% damage reduction when he cast Swap, and that should proc before any damage from Rupture. So only took 70% of that travel damage and looked relatively healthy doing it. You know, I've got to point out just how impressive it is what LGD are doing here, because these conditions are really... Oh man, he's actually dead. Nice kill from Mira on that setup, and it actually goes to collapse. That was very, very nicely done. But yeah, again, LGD's pieces they're moving around here. This is struggle city. They need to do so much legwork to even make this game competitive. They're doing the right things right now, and eventually they're going to get to some sort of key items, right? Shaker, close to level 6 here. Halfway to Blink, minute 10. Might see it around minute 15 to 17. Let's see a nice ult there. Gonna stick and then get caught by the Blood Ray. Oh. That is true. It's tied to the Vengeance aura. Also breaks, obviously, Juxtapose if he gets it on the right PL, I would assume. All right, why? You don't get to live here. And they're going to Living Armor the tower, but it is going to fall. So TSpirit ramping up the pace. And finally, for the first time in 11 minutes, Yatoro is exploring the world. He's like, I wonder what's out there. Oh, another lane. So he's just going to play in this lane now instead. And I like this rotation. Yeah, wait, what? I don't know if this is just a Danish children's story, but it's about someone who wakes up and they're completely alone in the world, and they just get to eat all the sweets and everything, and then eventually they get lonely because there's no one else there. So hopefully Yatoro eventually finds his teammates. But so far, he's kind of playing single player and just eating all the sweets right now, honestly. Just gonna keep going here.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Battle Fury coming up. And they bring all their pieces again. It's a 4-man rotation to kill this bat against a 2-man rotation to kill PL. They just need to bring so many. Good fissure from ZNQ. He does have Echo, doesn't need it. Oh, maybe he does. Is he gonna get in range? Oh, well.
Dire's middle
how convenient.
is under attack.
Did you know Shaker has a spell that jumps him 300 range? Nope, it's not the Aghanim. I see. Very fitting. Also, the sound effect probably only fits on that hero, let's be honest. So, and it's arguable that the original persona doesn't fit on him at all either. So maybe it just doesn't fit in general. But, you know. Yeah. Well, couldn't he just turn them into a different shreds then? I don't know. I think he just messed up. I think he just messed up. There's not always a good reason. Sometimes people just make mistakes. That was a mistake. But yeah, you know what? Faith Beyond is actually kind of having a game. Like, it's still not great, but he has half of an axe, and he's only 1,000 net worth behind the mid-bat. So, I know I'm saying it a lot, but like, considering what a laning stage he had, some players are just totally doomed with this start. And he is holding on to whatever plays have been available. I'm still very impressed with that. And LGD are going to make this game competitive. We're painting this picture that they're getting dwarfed by TSpirit, but the fact of the matter is, it's only really the troll that's far ahead at this point. The rest of the game is very much in range for LGD. As PL, Amit, trying to find Mirabot together with Y.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Hatos.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
I guess good is subjective. I just, Faith Beyond, but he was obviously trying to save the Clinks, so I think no matter how you place that fissure, it looks like grief, but I don't really think there was a way out of that, so, you know, that's what it is. Shaker, 15-minute blink. Out of this. Interesting choice from Zinq, by the way. We don't see Shakers do it all that often. He's maxed out Fissure, and I think he's done it because they've identified in these plays that every inch and every little bit of damage and stun matters. Usually Shakers will go for something like a 2-1-4 because it makes the Aftershock so much more valuable when you pick up this Blink Dagger and go for the combos. The problem is, some of these kills might have not existed with a level 1 Fissure or level 2. So he's really just committed into this way of thinking, of setting up his teammates. I actually really love it, this game, out of him. Very true. Yep. Yeah, exactly. Not just that. It's also how it enables Clinks. PSG.LGD have run this strategy earlier this tournament with the Vengeor together with Clinks. It was nasty when played by Ame in that game. All right. They had a good ward to enable that finger, and it is being pinged out here by the Dire. Obviously is what gives us a vision onto Shaker. Find that finger. He was making sure to stay out of the range of the vision from Thirst, but still got caught. I don't know if he was blood raged online there. I feel like that finger did a lot of damage, but Shaker might have been just low enough. 480, that's just a normal finger. All right.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Not stand against us.
This item is so good on Shaker. It was like when you were asking me who do you think this item is best on, I was trying to think of a better hero than Shaker, and I couldn't come up with one. It's just so good. Like, obviously he has the Blink Dagger now, but he actually did have it on cooldown from blinking earlier to get in position for the fissure. But the Tumbler's Toy allows him to get in range for the Echo there. With that little bit of a jump. Got in and got a 2-man Echo combo. Yeah, 200. Amazing. This item is made for this hero. Gonna see it here. So Blink is on cooldown here because he went for that fissure to lock off these two heroes. And there's the Overgrowth, and you're going to see him sneak by in the bottom here. And just before the snap of this Blood Riot, there's a little hop. And without that, the Treant is toast. So they get that. Okay, so now I'm looking from TSpirit's perspective. Yatoro is starting to reach critical mass. He's got Battle Fury as well as Sanjin Yasha. So very, very strong right now. You should probably start playing around him. A good swap into the fissure.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
He has Axe.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Is such a good bodyguard for this in this illusion form.
Radiant's middle tower
just keep spamming out the wave. There's no risk involved. If you get killed, it's whatever. And when you're about to respawn, such as now, you just get into a safe position and come back to the game. Do not quite take the mid tower for either team. Both of these towers are very low, but as you said, Treant Protector able to heal it. I'm not sure what Y is waiting for. I think you just spam heal this mid tower right now. It's way too important. Maybe eyeing an opportunity to make a play soon and wanting to have it in that. I was going to say maybe he forgot the ability, but that's very unlikely. About as unlikely as something that happened in Game of Thrones where someone kind of just forgot about something. So, you know, you got to be big. Oh, there it goes. All right, he's going to armor it now. As the siege wave is approaching here, the siege creep is potentially... Oh, it's hitting a ward, so it doesn't even get to hit the tower here. A little bit of a fortunate situation, really, for LGD, that the sentry ward is spotting an obs that they can't go and contest, and it's just stunning the siege creep for 10 seconds, essentially, as they're trying to get their own mid tier 1. Need a couple more hits from the illusions. I think collapse. Yeah, just get rid of it. It's going to fall anyway. You don't have a Treant. Yeah. Trolls BKB. Is that the timing? Is that what you're waiting?
Money changes hands.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant are scanning. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And we haven't talked much about Ami's PL, but he's honestly just having the time of his life. It's kind of mirroring what Troll had for the first 10 minutes. That's been PL for the last 10. He got Diffusalman at 14, has not faced any contention whatsoever. He's just keeping on farming. And you see, Troll is not pulling ahead by anymore. He has this fast Battle Fury, but usually what happens in this game state is that the Troll's graph starts being a little bit more exponential, whereas the PL stays a little bit more linear. But they're both following the same curve. So this 1500 gold advantage Troll had in the early game, it's still the same. So you're not really building an advantage with your farm-up item that you chose to go for in this battlefield, and that is concerning. I think late game PL is king in this draft, and he has an insane supporting cast. Overgrowth, Echo Slam, and let's not forget Nether Swap with the change that gives it the damage reduction. Really, really strong in this game. So I feel like LGD are getting in a position where, honestly, for the first time, we can truly say they're actually ahead.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire are scanning.
Yeah. And I love in game states like this, I love sometimes doing this. So I'm going to quiz you. Don't look at the win expectancy. What do you think it is? What does your gut tell you right now? All right. Have a look. Gavin has been watching some late game PL in a good game and some Clinks this patch. So he has his mind made up. I will never trust this graph blindly, but I do think it's always food for thought when a 2k gold lead constitutes a 90% win probability. It says something about the strategies and what is expected out of the game in a state like this. I think TSpirit have to start doing something. This is a good move. Get the Roche, start putting more pressure. You were so good early on, and LGD stifled your moves, and they are just starting to pull way ahead of you now. This is a key moment. If LGD win this game, win this fight and take Roche, they are primed to take the game. You have to take this one.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Thank you so much.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
LGD, it's just a matter of time before they consider a smoke move here. Obviously, like you said, if Venge doesn't get broken, she is so powerful in a situation like this. You wave terror, you swap in anyone you want, you start killing them with your team, you get killed, whatever. Second round of spells, swap the next guy, you know, and the damage mitigation. He's gonna go for it. It's the stun. They broke him.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Oh, guess I'll just burn to death then. Well, he's still in the fight. He still has his full presence with his spells here and the aura. Toronto Tokyo could find a pick here. That's really something about this LGD lineup that's beautiful. The reach, right? You have the swap, the Venge, Wave of Terror, Fissure, Barrage, Nature's Grasp, everything. Spirit Lance. All 5 heroes can hit from like 1,000 range. Well, are they gonna break him?
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Yeah, they're definitely gonna try for it here with 2 heroes down the other side. But I mean, again, Venge is like a pseudo hero still, right? She's just gonna keep poking. It's so low risk. Even if you respawn, if they, let's say they play it perfectly and let you respawn, is that even good? Like, then you have 2 lives again if they don't break you. You have to be so cautious. Here is Faith Beyond back to his former self. Honestly, a truly incredible comeback story for him this game. It looked awful. And he is now, honestly, in many ways, the highest impact hero in the game with what he's doing. His zone control of that Roche pit, the swaps that are leading to kills. Yeah, TSpirit get a kill on the Shaker and Venge there. It cost them 2 buybacks, and they don't progress in the game. There was nothing happening there that was good. They even used a BKB charge on the Troll. So, like, no real benefits. There's no win here for them. It's flatlined. Yep. It's not getting easier. It is not getting easier than this. Except 10 minutes ago. Then it was easier than this. But that's past tense, and you gotta look at the future here. There's gonna be a swap here. Surviving there is huge. He gets full healed with the heart, has an Aegis, almost has the Aether Lens now to be even more annoying, have more reach like we talked about with the shard. And yeah, you know, in this situation, Nira has a choice to make, right? Does he commit on the PL kill, which is high risk, high reward, or does he take the guaranteed Venge kill, which will not respawn because he kills it with Break? And he went for the big one, and he was just 300 damage short, immediate coverage from Xingqiu, who also picked up the shard, by the way, so has that extra bit of a stun with that fissure and low cooldown. It's a great shard still. It got nerfed. You remember the old one? It was pretty damn broken, and got nerfed to half on the aftershock, but you still have that 2-second CDR on fissure, and even half effect is still pretty damn good. Why is probably dead here. If they no lasso, he's still dead. Swap damage mitigation. He's flame broken forever. He's gonna die, right? Surely. Yeah, he's still. No, it's fine. All right. Xingqiu's waiting for Echo here. Great stuff from Spirit. That's huge. They didn't use the Aegis for anything. And Venge not being there is really the key difference maker. A swap there, 100% PL stays alive, even on the first life. But they took advantage of that. And they even find him mid. They're just going to keep rolling. Excellent illusion. Show it. Good damage.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Oh, it's fine.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
It's super valuable against Treant, right? It gives you a free dispel for the overgrowth. It was either that or Manta, I suppose. Is there anything else he's looking to dispel though than just roots? The Gleipnir from Clinks. You can dispel Diffusal. It's pretty good, I think. That is only on allies, right? Yeah. So oh, I see what you mean. That is a good question. I don't know if that's dispellable actually. But that's when you just mouse over the ability and it'll definitely tell you. very consistent. I don't know if this is dispellable. I'm assuming it would be. It would just make sense because on average more dispels are dispellable than not, so the odds are in my favor. So I'm gonna say it's dispellable. Yeah. If you don't know, play the odds. It's generally the way to go. Right. That's the primary difference between us. Smoke? Oh, break. Oh, he still gets the illusion. What? Oh. Yeah, I'm sure you're right, because I remember this as well when being broken by Venge, you don't... Okay, that's a dead collapse. That is so important for the game, actually, that they can't break this out. I'm so sure you're right on this, Cap. Like, if you were broken as Venge and you died, you didn't get the illusion, but this must have been changed and we forgot, or never saw it. But there, the break is 100% in place, it gets fingered, and there immediately the illusion comes back out. So, all right, that means that a play we've been theory crafting for TSpirit all game doesn't even exist. And maybe they knew it. So then they didn't go for it for that reason. Swap, it's a fissure.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Oh, it killed Collapse with that. The last of the illusion. Oh, the skeletons! Literally the last arrow from that shard from Skeleton Walk gets the kill. The last shot. I don't think Ame could have connected there. I think the distance was too far. Maybe since he has the 300 Phantom Rush talent, perhaps he could have gotten range, but that looked really good for TSpirit. Totally understand why they pursue and chase that down, and it was really, really narrow. If they had the detection early on Xiaowei, like you pointed out, maybe Yatoro could have stuck on him and they got that kill. But instead, he gets to reset, get the distance, and then the PL sets up for Klinks, forces the troll onto himself. And look at Ame, by the way, buying the E-Blade. Just wants protection against the troll. However, like you said, it can be dispelled, but if he times it well, it's at least a couple of seconds of value.
Radiant are scanning.
Good to see the skeletons here.
Under attack. Radiant structures
The
are
last one.
Dire structures
The very, very last one. And there's no buyback on this troll, so
is under attack.
massive structural damage being done here by LGD. One lane of barracks claimed here for sure. Faith Beyond looking for more.
Barracks are under attack. Radiant's bottom barracks has fallen.
Yeah.
Invisibility.
Smoked up. It's go time. There's no Aegis in play right now, but they don't really need it.
Radiant's
They
top
could have
tower
waited
is under
though. He will
attack.
respawn in actually 40 seconds, and LGD do have control of the area. They're going to maybe find a swap. There it is. Strings and fissure. Oh, nice. LGD's lineup is just so so strong at this point in the game. I love the way they set these fissure swaps up, by the way, with Avenge having Netherlands pointed out here, so extra range. But Xingqiu is obviously mid-fissure animation when the swap comes in. The Batrider has no time to react to BKB there and does get stunned. Yeah, he survives, but he has no fight. He got bullied out on 20% HP, has to full reset, and the rest of that fight is just easy. Honestly, good job from Spirit to get the return kill on Venge with their Hoodwink and Lion also combination, so they at least find that. But the writing on the wall here, Roche number 2, 100% going to lift PSG.LGD. And I reckon you're going to give the shard to... Is it actually only Shaker missing Venge, maybe? The one on Venge is actually pretty nice. Yeah,
Radiant's
it is
middle
good.
tower is under attack.
They gave it to Tran. It's gonna have the Nature's Guys, also strong, of course.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Radiant's middle barracks are under attack. PSG.LGD.
Okay, can we